Hello students, welcome to EDU Masters Notes. Today we are going to study Industrial Disputes Act 1947, which is a very important topic for BCom Semester 2 Business Law and is frequently asked for 15 marks in PU exams. I will explain this chapter in very simple language, so please watch till the end. First, let us understand what is an industrial dispute. Industrial dispute means any disagreement between employer and workers, or between workers and workers, related to employment or conditions of work. For example, salary, bonus, working hours, promotion, or termination. To solve such disputes peacefully and legally, the government passed the Industrial Disputes Act in the year 1947. Now let us see the objectives of this act. First, to prevent industrial disputes. Second, to maintain good relations between employers and employees. Third, to provide legal machinery for settlement of disputes. Fourth, to protect workers from exploitation. Overall, the aim of this act is to maintain industrial peace and harmony in the country. To settle disputes, the act provides different authorities. First is the Works Committee. It is formed in factories with more than 100 workers. Its main function is to promote cooperation between workers and management. Second is the Conciliation Officer. He is appointed by the government and tries to settle disputes by discussion. Third is the Board of Conciliation. It consists of representatives of both parties and a chairman, and it also tries to resolve disputes peacefully. Fourth is the Labor Court. It deals with disputes related to dismissal, discharge, and legality of strike and lockout. Fifth is the Industrial Tribunal. It deals with major issues like wages, bonus, working hours, and retrenchment. These authorities help in avoiding strikes and maintaining industrial peace. Now let us understand strike and lockout. Strike means stoppage of work by workers to demand their rights. Lockout means temporary closure of workplace by employer to pressurize workers. The act does not totally ban strike and lockout, but it controls them. In public utility services, prior notice is compulsory. Illegal strikes and illegal lockouts are punishable under the act. Layoff means temporary inability of employer to give employment due to shortage of raw material, power failure, or machine breakdown. Workers are paid compensation during layoff. Retrenchment means permanent termination of service of workers because the business does not need extra workers. Notice and compensation are compulsory. Closure means permanent shutdown of business. In large industries, government permission is required and workers must be paid compensation. Thus, the Act gives protection to workers in case of job loss. Unfair labor practices include illegal acts by employer or workers, like threatening workers, forcing them to leave unions, or denying legal rights. These practices are strictly prohibited under the Act. Penalties. The Act provides punishment for illegal strike, illegal lockout, and violation of settlements or awards. Punishment may include fine or imprisonment. To conclude, Industrial Disputes Act 1947 is one of the most important labor laws in India. It protects workers, provides justice, and maintains industrial harmony. That is why this topic is very important for your exams. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to EDU Masters Notes. Comment below if you want the next chapter of business law. Thank you so much for watching and all the best for your exams. Thumbs up ka chinha books.